Okay, so I'm making this video for my own protection. So I am not suicidal. I don't want to die. I have a full life to live and I'm happy. But I just outed my parents for Trump and I supporters. So if anything happens to me, I don't know. So I'm just putting this out there for my own safety. I'm not suicidal. I'm a great mother. And I have no bad things to do to anyone whatsoever. I was using my freedom of speech, playing music, and since they support Trump and ICE, they got so mad and now they're kicking me out. So I'm just putting this here for my own safety and my own protection. Okay, bye guys.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm Van. We are all the LFR family. The first three Karens effed around and found themselves without a job.
In New York City, there are 3 baby killers sitting right there. Oh my god, their numbers keep multiplying. There's like 4 of them now. There's 4 baby killers. Oh my god. There's 4. Baby killers! Baby killers! These guys killed babies in Palestine. Slaughtered babies. Terrorists! Terrorists! Fuck Israel! Fuck Israel! We don't want you here, terrorists! Disgusting! They're baby killers.
You don't need to harass
They
people.
are baby
You
killers.
don't know anything about him.
Yes, I do. They're fucking Israelis.
You need to quit harassing him, okay?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the Spider-Man.
So funny.
Baby killers!
That was Jennifer King's, and Inspired Mental Health Services did not appreciate that, so they gave her a pink slip.
When you're at war with somebody, guess what that other country does? Exactly what they've been doing through history all this time, right? You take them hostage and you use them for leverage. So guess what Iran did? They put a bounty out on his head, and whoever finds him gets a great award. I can't wait. Hopefully it's like money or jewels. I hope the person who finds him is very poor and ends up being very wealthy. And I hope Iran holds their promise.
When this is all over and Trump is gone and Democrats are back in charge and we're rebuilding everything, the punishment for MAGA for voting Trump 3 times needs to be that they lose their internet access for 4 years. That they cannot post videos or comments on social media for 4 straight years so that none of us are subjected to their lies and misinformation while we are rebuilding the chaos that they caused. The whole world and America gets to be without their BS online for 4 straight years. Can we all agree to this?
All 3 of those young ladies have lost their jobs, but this one right here is the best of them all.
I resisted for a long time this notion that Democrats were deliberately inviting masses of foreigners into the country because they wanted to grow little Democrats and create a one-party state. I've started to come around to that view. Before Trump effectively closed the southern border, I imagined a lot of it was incompetence and fecklessness. Now, there may be an element of that, but I think it was more intentional. The Biden administration opened that border on purpose and shipped people all over the country, wherever they wanted to go. They put illegal migrants with no ID onto commercial airplanes with regular passengers who all have to have, an impeccable national ID.
Yep.
I mean, it's just, there is design behind it. And I don't have any other theory aside from this pathological passion for minorities and a weird notion that people who are non-white are superior. I don't see any other reason for inviting so many people in, especially because, on the one hand, the left talks about, oh, we need these people economically. We have this aging age structure and, Social Security's imperiled and Medicare costs too much. And we need young people to fill out the workforce. But then, they support family reunification, which means these people can bring in their parents, right? I mean, So much for improving the age structure.
Shout out to this young lady for having to come to Jesus moment. I would just say this: common sense always wins the day at the end. We will be better off if we could take in immigrants from all over the world, if they did their part, if they turned in all of their paperwork, if they became true citizens of this nation, learned about the history of it, learned to love the nation for what it stands for, not try to completely denigrate it and change it, but add to it to improve it for the future of the country. Not trying to bring your own country to our country and saying that I'm going to live the way that I still live in Somalia, in the United States, and we're not changing anything about how we do things. Then that culture would completely mess up our culture, because as we're seeing, the way that some of these people think about relationships is completely ass backwards. Some of these people believe that they could be grown men and women, grown men specifically, and marry 9, 11-year-olds. You know what I mean? And that's not 9, 11, but 9-year-olds, 10, 11-year-olds, which is completely ass backwards. They feel like they can just take whatever they want from women and not have to deal with any consequences. Here's my thing. Why would President Biden, even if he's trying to grow this faux legion of new citizens who could potentially be Democrat voters and workers, why would he just completely disregard the safety of American citizens by not considering where they're from, who they are, taking pictures and cataloging every single person that they're bringing in, to know their whereabouts, to know who they are and what they represent, what they're all about. We didn't know if a lot of these people were criminals, if they had records. And because we didn't know if they were criminals and had records, we didn't know what crimes they committed before coming to this country. That's like opening up your doors to your home and just allowing anyone in around your wife, your husband, your children, your pets, your property, everything, all of the stuff inside of your home, your private identification. We didn't care about any of that. And it was like a slap in the face. I honestly have no clue as to how any Democrat can look at the policies of the Biden administration with regard to immigration and believe that he even did a tenth of a good job as the president. Because everything he did after that was small in comparison to how he grossly placated our country with illegal immigrants from all over the world. Did not hold them accountable from the gate. Literally from the gate. That's a saying, from the gate, just being from the jump, from the beginning, from the gate, from the border. He did not hold them accountable. And we had the highest number of importation, illegal immigrants that we've ever had in American history. So it had to have been intentional. And then to lie behind it and say the only way we can fix this is through the border bill. That's the only way we can fix this. But the only reason why we can't get the border bill passed is because Trump is calling all of his friends on the right and forcing them to vote against it because he's the big bad wolf. We're trying to create this beautiful thing, and we're trying to get a hold of immigration, but Trump. So that's become a little old, blaming Trump all the daggone time, because he had nothing to do with them opening the floodgates and bringing in 2.3 million illegal immigrants per year into the country during the Biden administration. Not being able to catch the runaways that wasn't even added to those numbers, and that was like 2 more million on top of the 10 who we know came here. And so far, ICE has been able to do a great job getting people up out of here, but we haven't even come close to the millions of people who have come over here in the Biden administration. So for this young lady to see it, to reason with it, to understand it, to think about it logically, completely removing her emotions from the conversation and just installing a bit of common sense, she sees the light. And hopefully a lot of people who see this video, they will too. You guys let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. If you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I am Van, and we are all the LFR family, and I look forward to seeing you inside of our coaching group. I would love to show you how to do YouTube from a point of common sense. I don't care if you're 40 to 70 years old. We have helped many people, specifically other coaches, other business owners, other content creators, artists. We've helped them all. Actors, actresses, we've helped them all. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.